Hello everyone out there, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent. Yes, I wear stuff with all my names on it, just so you make sure you understand who I am and who's talking. The top agent in the country, licensed in all 50 states, that's including yours. Today, a little bit of motivation. We're going to talk about death. Yes, that's a motivational topic, but we need to talk about annuity death benefits. Are they taxable? How do they work? All that stuff. You need to know that, because you need to control things from the grave, right? You need to set things up for your family. You need to understand that the evil annuity company doesn't have to keep the money. I know that people always say that. Well, I wouldn't buy an annuity because the annuity company's going to keep the money. That's not true. Yeah, I mean, that's your decision if you want to set the annuity up that way. But when you talk to me, and you will talk to me, when we go over your situation and put together an annuity strategy that's customized for you, we're going to talk about legacy, which is leaving money to your heirs, death benefit, etc. I got a call the other day and a guy's like, I don't give a crap about my wife or my kids. I just want the highest payment. Great. That's fine. I don't want to get, I'm not a psychologist. I don't want to get into all of that, but it's up to you. But most people, and you might be that person, most people will say to me, you know what, Stan, I've worked really hard for this. I do want the guarantees that annuities provide, but I also want to set things up for my family. So with that, hit the music, and then we are going to talk about death. All right, back on that motivational topic of death, annuities are issued by life insurance companies. All annuities are issued by life insurance companies. They're contracts. Now, the interesting dichotomy, producer, I said dichotomy, don't ask me to spell it, but I like that word, is that life insurance death benefits, they pass to your beneficiaries tax-free, probate-free, lump sum. Fantastic. I always tell people, life insurance is the best return on investment you will never see. Why? Because you're dead. I don't sell life insurance, but Stan the Annuity Man has a ton of life insurance on me. In fact, let's just put this out here in YouTube land. If something fishy happens to me, like I'm walking down the mountain and sometimes I just fall off the cliff and someone's with me, like my family, investigate them because they just became very rich. I digress. But yes, I love life insurance. Life insurance, I mean, it's great. I know people say, well, I don't want to pay the monthly premium, but from a legacy standpoint, the great part about life insurance is that you know that your family's going to be taken care of. Now, I'm not on again, I don't sell life insurance, but I certainly buy a lot on me. Now, the interesting part is life insurance companies issue annuities, but annuities do not offer that same tax-free death benefit. With annuities, regardless of type, that death benefit is going to be taxable. So understand that. So the question is, well, Stan, we're talking about death, we're talking about motivational topics like death. Okay. Why would I buy an annuity for death benefit? Well, life insurance, to get life insurance, most life insurance, there's some guaranteed issue stuff, but to really get large amount, like $1 million coverage, $2 million coverage, whatever, you have to go through a medical test, blood test, the nurse comes to your house. Life insurance companies have the big buildings for a reason. They want to insure healthy people, young, healthy people. They don't want to insure people with pre-existing conditions. This isn't Obamacare. This is capitalism, baby. So if you cannot qualify for life insurance, and a lot of people cannot, okay? My mom's like, can I get life insurance? I'm like, Mom, you're 80. No, you can't get life insurance. I guess you can get some guaranteed issue stuff with a very, very low amount, but that's not what we're talking about. But annuities are guaranteed issue. What's that mean? That means if you're drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels every single day, especially for breakfast, you're smoking cigarettes in between while you're eating Cheetos and Snicker bars, which is great, by the way. That's a great taste combo if you think about it. But I digress. The annuity company is going to issue that annuity. Now, regardless of the type of annuity, there's a million types of, not a million, but there's a lot of types of annuities. There are income annuities like single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts. Those type of products, you can structure it so that there's a legacy for your beneficiaries or your spouse or partner as a death benefit. There are such things as death benefit riders meaning attached benefits to a policy that can be used for death benefit. Now, that's a taxable death benefit, but you still can do that. So annuities are kind of like it shouldn't be your primary decision for death benefit, But it is if you can't qualify for life insurance, it certainly is your option to provide that death benefit, which is a good thing. All right, so let's look at a couple examples of death benefits using annuities. I had a call the other day, and a gentleman, he did not need any income whatsoever. So what he wanted to do was, put some death benefit in place for his beneficiaries. And you can list as many beneficiaries on an annuity policy as possible. So of course, my first question to him was, hey Fred, you ever thought about life insurance? And he said, I can't qualify for it. So, okay, great. So let's look at, not great, you can't qualify, but great, we can transition, we have another choice. So I told him, I said, why not, let's look at death benefit riders attached to deferred annuities like a variable or indexed annuity. So what those are is just guaranteed benefits that grow at a certain percentage, but you can only use them for the death benefit. So in this case, I think there's around 20 carriers, a little bit less than that offer a death benefit rider. We shopped them all for the highest contractual guarantee for his specific situation, state, etc. And we kind of looked at them and said, okay, this one grows at 7% or this one grows at 6%. Let me stop. It's not yield. You can't peel off the interest, transfer it, or cash it in. It's not Jimmy Carter interest, so calm down. So, but the death benefit grows by this specific percentage. And then at the very end, that amount will go to the beneficiaries as a death benefit. Now he liked that because what we could do, because that's a contractual guarantee, we can actually say, okay, if you live 10 years, the death benefit will be this. If you live 12 years, the death benefit will be, because it's contractual. He liked that, and so because he can control who the beneficiaries are, the percentages on those beneficiaries, what they're gonna get paid, etc. This was an alternative to life insurance because he could not qualify for that. And so he set up an it's actually an income rider that's used for death benefit, but a death benefit rider for his beneficiaries, even though he was in poor health. So we solved the problem. The only issue, and he was a little, he wanted it to be a little bit more tax-friendly and tax-free. And I said, hey, you're gonna be dead, so your beneficiaries are gonna have to deal with the taxes, but at the end of the day, you did leave them money, and they're gonna have some options as well on how to take that money out when you pass. I did a video, I just talked about annuity death benefits. I just did one recently on how they're paid. So I was talking about that your beneficiaries have options on how the death benefits are paid. I did a video on that. I do these videos all the time, so if you ever have a topic idea, shoot me an email at stan@theannuityman.com and I will do that. And saying that too, if you want to explore death benefit riders or those type of strategies, please go to my site, stantheannuityman.com or theannuityman.com. Either or will get you to that site. You can talk with me or one of my team. Hopefully it's going to be me though. I really like interacting one-on-one with everybody. Yes, I have thousands of clients, but I sell contractual guarantees, so there's, once the contractual guarantee is in place, you can always call me, but there's not a lot to manage, so I can get to you, I can speak to you. And let us use our proprietary annuity calculators, okay, to shop all carriers for your specific situation. Then we look at the contractual guarantee, no pressure, no hype. You make your decision on your terms and your time frame, but I would encourage you to kind of explore that. Also too, I will send you my books on annuities that I've published. They're hard copies, so you have to give us your physical mailing address. But there's all kinds of things on my site. I do podcasts, I do blogs, I do all of that stuff that educates you so you can make an informed decision on your terms and on your time frame. One last thing, hit the subscribe button just because that'd be nice for you to do. See you next video.